Hey, it's Yalanda at DryerBuzz, and of course 27 answers. Let's try and see if we can get 9 minutes. How do I sound? I'm on the mend, so we're going to try and get back to an answer of the day. You know, you can follow all of the answers with hashtag 27 answers. If you're whatever platform that you see an answer, there's more, and there's more to come. This week, our series is going to talk about give the people what they want. Let me tell you, every creative out there hates to hear that phrase because most of us have created passion or our endeavors, our creative endeavors around something that we are passionate about, something that we want more free time to do, something that we want to earn a living at. And guess what? That's probably not what the people want. I can't tell you how many times in my 16 years of blogging endeavors and even just spending this entire time that I have in trying to close the digital divide or living my life on the internet or even bringing you an answer of the day in 27 answers. I can't tell you how long I've tried not to do any of this because it really wasn't what I wanted to do. An answer of the day, 27 answers. I remember sitting down and having a meeting with a coach saying, you need to do this and you should go this route and do that. I'm like, no, that's not it. Pushed that to the side and probably didn't come back to it for some years, okay? All along, people have said, you're good at this, or this is what people want. You know, you should be the one to do. Here's what you hear. As a creative, you always hear, you should be the one to do this, and you should do this. And I even tell people, when you hear your audience say, or your customers say, I wish you had this, or I wish you had that, that's probably going to be the most profitable thing in your business, or the most consistent. You know, it's what they want, and they've come to you to get it. A lot of times people will want something. It might not be anything of what you do, but they know that you could deliver. And so they continue to mark you with it, put it on you. So listen, one day I decided to give in and write that book, compile those articles, 27 of them to be exact, in something called 27 Answers to Create Buzz. It went on and took on a life of its own. And then I was like, okay, well, I got to continue to stay in that lane. But at the same time, I had to figure out, how do I then still get to do what it is I love? How do I still get to do what I thought I was called to do? We have to learn how to compartmentalize these things, because where there is a customer, there is a business. Whether is people say whether there's a need or can be a solution, there is a business. Listen, give the people what they want. And it's so funny. I really want to just laugh through this, because when the stubbornness, creatives, we are stubborn. I'm telling you, that whole overnight success and the fact that it takes 10 years to actually have or achieve overnight success comes from the fact of you really fight it for that long. You really don't believe it, that's what it is. But that's really what it is, and that's really what being a creative is about. You have to figure out, you gotta, I don't know if it's a priority, or you just gotta understand, this is really how this stuff works. It's really how it flows. If you look at your list of those you quantify or qualify as successful, you will find, as we have said in other answers, that they stumbled into what really made them successful. They started out one way, ended up another. Along the way, they discovered this, and they tried that, and they thought this, that, and the other. And then at some point, they just decided to get out of the way. Join me as I get out of my way. Hopefully, you'll get out of your way. And this, halfway through this answer of the day, I'm getting ready to go into the kitchen and do a cooking demonstration. I just happened to turn on the camera one day in the kitchen, and then it took a life of its own. Everybody's like, well, you're a blogger. That's what bloggers do. Bloggers help people explore their curiosity. I was showing, hey, here's my curiosity about something I can achieve in the kitchen. And here it is now. I consistently have to do it. It might not have been the thing that I wanted to do or I started out doing. It might we don't know where these turns may happen or these pivots may happen. We don't know. But we have to, as creatives, lend ourselves to them because we have to give the people what they want. And I have found that when you give the people what they want, it lends itself to you achieving what you want. Today, I did 2 live streams. One was at a lake. I just happened to have a little bit of free time. I was like, hey, let me stop by the lake and grab a couple of shots of the fall and supposedly spring and foliage. And thousands watched. And I was like, what? Now, mind you, the video prior to that and the video after that, but it comes back to give the people what they want. It's that simple. You don't have to get it today because luckily I'm going to post this because I'm giving the people what they want, more answers. I'm going to post it. I'm going to leave it out there. Come back to it. Listen to it and say, do like me. Push it to the side. If it doesn't resonate with you today, because, it takes some time, but give the people what they want. That will lend more time for you to have what you want. It may tie into what you're doing. It may not. It may facilitate what you're doing. It may not. It may pay and sustain what it is that you really want to do, but you have to. In being a creative, you have to give the people what they want. All right, listen. Got about 2 minutes left. Let me tell you about a few more things, okay? As I said, this is only but one answer. We decided how we're going to do this is try to continue the conversation a little bit. So when you hear me say in this week or this series, this is number 1. So we're going to try to do 3 or 4 in a series, just to kind of carry on the conversation because there's some thoughts that happen before, during, and after, but I want to make sure I hone in on what it is because I want to give the people what they want. And I don't want it to just be like one-off answer, but I still want you to have that answer of the day. So today, I just want you to think about what it means when I just said, give the people what it wants and how might it apply to what you are doing. And then we'll come back and we'll drill down. How about that? All right, listen, to follow the answers with hashtag 27 answers, whatever platform you got wind of an answer. Listen, there is more in the stream. Now, of course, we are blogging them at DryerBuzz.com. We are also loading them to YouTube. And as well as if you're on Instagram, you swipe left and listen to them. Short podcasts, we try to do them in under 9 minutes because I love 9 and 27 and all those variations of it. See, in giving the people what they want, I was able to find my lane of 27. Everybody was like, you got to tell us how to blog. You got to tell us how to create buzz. I'm like, who has time to do that? I always have time to give you an answer of the day. I'm Yalanda at DryerBuzz. Give the people what they want. Just find it at hashtag 27 answers. Have a great day. 27 answers.